What's up, my lambs? Welcome back to review, kind of, on this channel. And I'm going to kind of review this as kind of just my thoughts on the game, Deadweight. So, you know, I've played through I've beaten the game. I understand how the game works. You know, it's cool. Lots of stuff. So I want to get into this. You know, you fly around your ship, you go to town, you kind of buy stuff. It is roguelite idea. So, you know, you got the tavern. Look at this beautiful thing. I've never played this character yet, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but we're going to find out together how we like Zula, which is a Zula-based character. We got cooks, we got deckhands. Okay, that's not really anything I want. We got all the different places here. So far, I do enjoy the game. Very interesting little roguelite thing. It gets much more complicated once the madness mechanic comes in. So sacrificing the abyss, throwing things in, random events, special items can give you madness. If you die, your madness goes away, and you can pray to the tower. Every time you like push someone to the abyss, which is the easiest way to get someone, you push them over the edge, they fly to the abyss. You get a little bit of abyss points. The more abyss points you have, the harder the world gets. And yeah, it's kind of cool. That mechanic only shows up after I think you beat the first boss. Then there was another thing I just beat. Like I just finished like one whole run fully, and then my one character now is permanently scarred to have like a defect in all subsequent runs. So that's like now that character is like a new game plus only character, which is a very interesting thing. You got the level tree, so you can level up, you can do your thing. What do we got here? Zula can now restart the battle 3 times. That's kind of funny. First movement round costs no energy. First movement of the round costs no energy. That's pretty good. Prices of certain, that's fine. Zula, as if someone I'm gonna start a battle. Health for all Zulas unlock skills. This one health for all of them. Okay. Neat. Remove wind up from any enemy on the field. Oh, you just stop them from doing stuff? That's kind of fun. Let's just do this. Let's just get quick little feat. Let's see if our character can do something. I'll show like a little combat thing. But yeah, the way the game basically works is that it's just a puzzle game. It's a tactical puzzle game where you kind of gotta. Well, I would push. I am just gonna. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, you see, throw them off, you get a little brain thing, it's fine. You end a turn. I don't care if I have extra attacks. So they do their attacks. So basically they go there, red signs say don't do that stuff, so we can just slice that guy. And we can reduce all outgoing damage from this guy. Got him. And since we just got free move, we can basically we can just walk around in circles and stab them. Doesn't matter. I don't really care that much. You can also push them in ways so they can attack each other, which is a good tactic. Push them off. Dead. Get our gold. Get some more fuel. The fuel management is that's the big part of the game. So you have your fuel up here. If you don't have enough fuel, your ship won't go. And that's yeah, it's a very management sim / tactical RPG roguelike. And I think it's very unique. It's very unique, and I enjoy that. If I move here, I can attack and then move out. Right? I can do like this. And I can move there. Pretty good. Yeah. Managing your small amount of actions a turn is kind of the key to the game. Positioning is everything. So we're just gonna end this guy. And I guess we just nailed him. But yeah, I think there's some really cool aspects to this. You know, there's also it's also very fun things like the gods design are very fun. There's a goat. There's like a big face with an angel. And then there's obviously like what probably everyone's seen is the big titty goddess. That's a thing, you know. That's your thing. That's a thing. Story-wise, pretty cool. Not like Not super crazy by any stretch, but like, you know, you're up here in the abyss. It's cool world building. If you like steampunk stuff, I think this is a pretty cool thing. Do I have anything? Let's put that on. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna keep on attacking. Gaining levels is one of the most important pieces of this, though. Over there. Over there. Over here. Just give me old. Nice. And return. Yeah, there's combat, pirates on the ships, and go right there. Over there. So I could do move, attack, and when you push someone into a rock, they take damage too. Nailed it. So now we got the level up. We can get some more stuff. What does this do? Unique skills, entangle, any non-boss. Okay, that's kind of fun. Temple, so his allies. Newest skill, eh? Do I just want... Let's do that. Why not? I don't know what this character really does or how it works. This is the first boss, so it has that. First boss, that's how we know that. We could provoke the goblin by using one of our shields. I think we will. I think we'll just get that. I'm not handing over my money. So we take a little bit of fuel. We have abilities that give us experience every time we do an event, so that helps us out. Level up faster. Gotta land. Yeah, we're gonna sit and rest, which gets rid of our fatigue. If you get too much fatigue, you die. So that's another thing you gotta watch out for. Obviously, the amount of stars on the thing means how hard the battle is, how many things are going on. I think we're just gonna do this. Do I push him? Kind of funny. Let's do that. He throws a net. Yeah, throws a net. Shoots nothing. He hit the bottom. Got him. But we're so fast that it's not really a big deal. So I can just go over here. Same kind of idea. We don't want to get too much madness too fast, because it's just gonna make us go crazy, you know? We don't want to go crazy. Got him. We can just do this, and then do this, and they'll just throw nets and whatever they're doing, do nothing. Once you get the hang of how things work with the movement and everything, it's pretty straightforward. It is a lot of patience, though. That easy, done. I mean, this guy isn't. I don't even think this guy can hurt me. Pretty sure his bombs only make me deal less damage. So like this is done now. And yeah, finish the battle. Pretty cool. The old punch. I'll put that on. I'll put on some knuckles. Why not? Weapon slots, armor slots. And then, you know, equipment slots here. You can use different abilities in battle. Different consumables, things like that. Do I want to fill up tank? I'm just going to fly on. I don't need to do anything with that. We got to level up. Which means we can, what does this do? Unique skill, pushes any target on the line except bosses. That's kind of cool. We can just mind control. Any non-boss target for 2 rounds. Get him. Let's get mind control. We're gonna do this event. We're gonna fight this battle. We're gonna go back. Ooh, what do we got here? No, we're gonna fight him. I don't care. I'm gonna take your stuff by force. Can I wonder if I can mind control this guy just off the board. Does it work like that? Let's see. I guess the answer is yes, we can. Very funny. Let's see how much we can do. Can I like push him? And then can I... Oh, I can't mind control because I already... Oh, well. Let's make him deal less damage. Nice. Still no mind control abilities. What does this do? Damage, range... Bleed? Yeah, let's make him bleed. Punch him. Oh, it turned him my way. Okay, well, now I'm going to take a hit. Problem is you don't heal. I'll wind up canceling. Okay. That's good. So now I want to see if I can make a line control into walls. That's what I was hoping for. We got this. Now we also got another ranged attack, which is kind of what we're looking for. Let's get the money here. So now we have lots of options. So we're going to just pop that. We're going to attack here. And we just move. Good hit. We're gonna do that so we can punch. Gonna face that way. And I think if we'll just stab this guy. Move over here. Good stuff. He's coming over here. He's bleeding. So we can shoot. Go here. Oh, he's not in my row. That's fine. On the turn. I don't care. Sometimes using all your abilities is not really what you need. We can just... Okay, so the mage comes up and just has so many abilities. Very cool. Go back to town. We're actually gonna do some little shopping. So first things first. Talk to this beautiful little guy. So what do we got here? Health, armor, battle. I need a punch. I don't think I need any of these. No, I don't need any of that. Blacksmith, you can upgrade your weapons. So like if I had more abyss points, I could do that stuff. We're going to go here. And I think we're going to buy ourselves a deckhand. That's probably what I want. We can also come here. Okay. This is the ship dock. You can do a bunch of this silly stuff to get some coins. I mean, I guess you could like... Okay, warning, dog fatigue, maximum fatigue returns. Yes. I know. I've never actually done any of these, so if I do like 2 of these, I can buy a fuel tank, and then I can go and I can rest it all away. We get our fatigue gone, and we're off to go ship around. We now have a buddy. So our buddy he's kind of bad, obviously, because he's just a basic dock hand. There he is. He's good at, pushing people off the edge. So he goes second mostly, so we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna attack this. And then I guess we can just make a move. And this guy will probably just do this. And we'll just leave it at that. We'll just attack this. Got him. Shoot over there. And done. See, we get these. These obsession crystals are what we need to upgrade our weapons. Like he's really enemy takes 1 damage, or just wind up. Unique skill, selected ally guarantees 2 armor. That's kind of cool. Just see all the zoom random and line ballad. Okay. Fierce Gaze now deals 1 damage. Fierce Gaze now duplicates all of the target's effects in adjacent tiles. Kind of sweet. Do I want that? Yeah, I want. Force 2 health. What does this do? Using barrier skill, reset skill cooldown target. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get this. We'll eventually get all this stuff. So Oh, no, I want this. Unlock. Let's go. We're eventually just going to try and level up as much as we can. You don't use any gas when you're flying over the town, which is nice. So you can kind of like use it as a home base to like float off to different things. Look at this event. Kind of want to maximize as much events as you can. We're just going to want a fuel barrel for this. I don't want to use up all my cannonballs just to get fuel barrels. I think we'll be fine on fuel for most of the part. All right. A little bit of armor. Okay. So I want to move here. We can just give me a little punch. Nice. We can just move here. Sometimes you just gotta move away because his movement's only 1 square is 1 energy, whereas she has 2 squares, 2 energy, and she also gets a 1 free movement. So that kind of gives her like technically 3 whole things. That's gone. Let's move over here. We're gonna attack. We're going to probably just punch. Do I want to punch? I just want to. And return. Nice. We'll do the first. You know what? We'll get the first boss done just so I can show off what it is, but I don't want to do too much more. Just so I show off. But yeah, this is kind of how the game. Maybe I won't even do that. Maybe I'll just kind of end it here, just to show off like what the game's all about. That's kind of what this thing is. I've messed that up right there. That's okay. I think we're supposed to just do this. I've been messing this up. We're supposed to attack and then move once. Attack, move once. That's what you should do. So then we can just go back and forth and. Here. Give me an old attack. Eventually, on like the second place, they start having counterattacks and stuff if you're adjacent to them. So it gets a bit tricky on having to how to do things. Push him back, shoot him. Got it. Nice. So yeah, that's kind of that's my little, you know, very cool game. Lots of interesting stuff going on. And yeah, that is Deadweight. And I enjoy Deadweight. So that's my review. Yeah.